G'day, Livio, Regano with tonight's weather. A few random storms lingering across North Queensland, but hopefully we're seeing the last of those. The rest of this week's going to be quite hot, though not oppressive like last week, just normal summer temperatures and perhaps a shower on the weekend. Nothing earth-shattering about today's temperatures, which is a good thing, makes life comfortable. Low 20s to low 30s, and the highest rainfall was 29 millimetres at Cape Flattery. Let's look at the satellite loop first up. There's cloud all over the place, but most of it's inland. And even the inland stuff we're seeing across central Queensland has been mostly unproductive. It's really only around the Atherton Tablelands and a few of the storms behind Townsville that have actually produced spot falls, in excess of maybe 10 millimetres. And they've really been very isolated. And that's on its way out because the upper atmosphere is becoming more stable. This is today's chart. You can see we've still got that pretty deep low there in the Tasman Sea, but it's weaker than yesterday. Consequently, the lines aren't so close together on the chart and the winds are starting to ease. On tomorrow's chart, the low disappears altogether. There's a high sitting right on top of Queensland, so winds will be extremely light, almost right throughout the state. Light enough perhaps even for some early morning fog. Then on the outlook chart, it looks similar once again. We do have an inland trough now and it's going to start getting scorchingly hot out in western Queensland, but those temperatures won't get anywhere near that high once we reach eastern side of Queensland, simply because the winds are still coming from the southeast. Now the latest from the Weather Bureau. The boating forecast for Cairns Waters, southeasterly winds 10 to 15 knots only tomorrow. Then on Thursday and Friday, virtually no wind at all. Tomorrow's tides, we've got a peak in the early morning followed by a dip towards the middle of the day. Neither are too dramatic given the current first quarter moon. The North Tropical Coast and Tablelands, some morning fog and the chance of an afternoon shower. Not much of a chance. 31 the top for Cairns, Atherton 29, Innisfail 31, Mareeba 30. Looking ahead for Cairns, everything looks pretty steady for the next week, but if you really must find a trend, you could say nights getting warmer in the lead up to a cloudier weekend. For Atherton, top temperatures are mostly around 30 degrees until about Saturday, then they drop right back down to 27-ish. And that's all for this evening, folks. It's been a pleasure to have your company once again, and I thank you for watching 7 Local Weather. I will be back tomorrow with more in the same chapter. Hope you can join me then. Now it's back to the team.
Lovely. Thanks for that, Liv. Well, that's all from us for tonight. Thanks very much for your company.
If you'd like to watch anything again, of course, you can catch up on our 7 Plus app or our page, 7news.com.au. See you tomorrow night. Good night.
Good night.